Hi everybody, this is Erica, and I wanted to talk about kind of my current weight loss update and also talk about some of the negative messages that are on social media and how to avoid them. So it was really critical for me on my weight loss journey. I've lost 45 pounds in a little over 4 months, and for me, it was driven by a health issue, so it was prediabetes, which was enough of a scare for me to get really serious about weight loss. I was morbidly obese. I was totally baffled by my metabolic issues and like why I just wasn't losing weight. The year prior, I had, in an attempt to lose weight, I had gone to the gym 5 to 6 days a week and only lost 15 pounds in a year. So to lose 45 pounds in over 4 months is definitely, it was a learning process for me. It was like a big learning curve. And I had to understand things like insulin resistance, how to reverse prediabetes, how to reverse diabetes and prevent it. So I was really focused on health, and I really was careful to not follow influencers who were like 22 and posting photos of themselves in bikinis. It just wasn't a healthy message for me. If you get something out of that, I'm not taking away from it. I'm not trying to say that they're unhealthy people, but it just wasn't a healthy message for me. So my metabolism at 49 is not going to be the same as a 22-year-old. So I just knew it wasn't a realistic thing for me to follow. So I followed doctors, I followed licensed nutritionists, and that was actually what got me to lose the weight and to reverse the prediabetes. So I focused on health. So it really was the starting point, and I'll credit Dr. Berg on YouTube, who's huge on YouTube, but he talks a lot about insulin resistance and prediabetes, diabetes, and how to reverse those syndromes. He's a big advocate of keto. I know not keto is not for everyone. For me, it was very effective. All the research that I did about keto was basically how it lowers your insulin response and basically kind of reverses that metabolic disorder. So insulin resistance is actually a very common syndrome in America. A lot of people don't even know they have it until they eventually get the prediabetes diagnosis, and that can take maybe even years of basically healthy A1C readings and blood sugar readings until it finally progresses into prediabetes. So just doing a lot of that research. I also followed Dr. Mark Hyman, who I respect highly. He's a functional medicine doctor, and he talks a lot about nutrition, and just basically the American diet is the SAD diet, or SAD diet, a standard American diet, is really destroying, just basically the American population's health. So I followed those two. I also followed someone named Health Coach Kate, and I followed someone named Coach Suze. And they all talked about insulin resistance to a great deal, and metabolic disorders and prediabetes. And their focus was on restoring health. It was not on weight loss. It was not on getting skinny. It was not on, basically using extreme measures to get skinny. My weight loss didn't go as fast as some people's weight loss did, but I would rather do it the healthy way and a sustainable way than kind of crash diet and really screw up my metabolism and then have it all just come back. So that was very critical to me, and I just want to say that, anyone who's, now that we're in, a new year, is trying to embark on a health and wellness journey, really be careful and filter out negative messages about weight. So even though I was morbidly obese when I started, I didn't follow those messages like on Facebook, like the kind of the shorts where it shows someone who's like depressed and overweight, and then they were just, in a snap of a finger, they're glamorously thin. It just wasn't a healthy message for me. And there's even like, channels just dedicated to heavy YouTubers and making fun of them, and it's just all very negative and destructive to people. I don't follow those. I don't watch those. but they did come into my feed when basically YouTube kind of got wind of the fact that I was looking at, you know, kind of weight loss advice. So just be really careful about the information you're taking in, have a healthy mindset through the whole process. You know, even when it's not going, you're kind of plateauing and you're frustrated, don't resort to unhealthy methods to try to get the weight off. For me, intermittent fasting was another critical piece of kind of reversing all of these health issues. So intermittent fasting is usually 16-8, so you eat in an 8-hour window and then you fast for 16 hours. So that was really critical for me. I just wanted to only use basically strict medical advice and not the advice of someone who had just basically, you know, maybe had done something drastic or had done something unhealthy. So I hope that helps. It really is important to watch your feed, to not take in negative messages, and to make sure that your mindset is healthy through a weight loss journey. So I hope that helps. Have a great day. Bye.